the streets, corpses near the buildings, all this light and heat. Time to take a stand, boys, time to make a choice. Time to find our courage, time to be deployed. Make our only stand here, make our roads complete. All we waited for now, past and future meet. Get your streets, corpses near the buildings, all this light and heat. Time to take a stand, boys, time to make a choice. Time to find our courage, time to be deployed. Make our only stand here, make our roads complete. All we waited for now, past and future meet. Get your weapons ready, kiss loved ones goodbye. Now our time is coming, and it is not the time to cry. Settle wrong from right. In the time of conflict, when the bullets fly, in the space of seconds, a life you cannot buy. Face the facts before you, face the simple truth. We're hopelessly outnumbered, it's tragic but it's true. Make your last formation, take the final road. Now it's time for endings, now it's time to go. Oh my goodness, I don't know what the heck was going on with the music today. I apologize unreservedly, but I hope you all forgive me. What's going on, everybody? Welcome, Arvanauts. It is a pleasure to see all of you wonderful people. I hope everyone is doing well on this Friday evening, Friday, April 24th. It is cold out here in the big city. It is too cold, unseasonably cold. I was with my daughter today at a playground, and we were running around like the only people there for a while. And I had like the jacket on, the hoodie up, the whole 9 yards, and I'm just like, it's a little cold for late April. That's basically what's going on. But anyway, but it's good to see everybody there. Welcome to a Friday night stream. Good to see all the Arvanauts here today. Before I say hello to everybody, let me remind everybody about the way that you can help the stream. And there are a couple of ways, as you guys know. Exclamation point CTT will allow you to retweet the stream. Also, clicking the video button underneath the video share window would be a big help in that regard. Exclamation point ArvTube will get you over to my YouTube channel where you can check out past broadcasts of the stream as well. So you can do that. And exclamation point Steam group will get you over to my Steam group where we are hanging out in between streams and you're able to talk and, speak amongst yourselves, in between streams. And that again is exclamation point Steam group to be able to get you over there. And actually, let me just make a quick note here. Going live now because I wanted to mention that I'm also trying to do this on Twitter now, and because of the music foul up, I actually forgot to do that. So hold on one second. Going live now on my This is incredibly fascinating, I know. Incredibly fascinating show right here. On my Twitch channel. Let's see, not Chanel. Can I just say how much I really hate virtual keyboards? I've never gotten used to them. I hate swipe. I hate all of it. I hate it. Going live at Twitch channel. Stop by for some Pillars of Eternity. And then I just put in the thing. HTTP /twitch.tv/Arvin Eller Ron and tweet. Yay! I can use social media. Anyway, but if you guys can do those things, that would be a big help. Please make sure to retweet the stream, etc. As it said, you got my speech down pat. No, I always open up in the same way, Burner. So I appreciate knowing you having the knowledge to be able to bring with it. Couple of special announcements, by the way. I have just posted on the front page of my site a couple of things, including first of all the ArvCon thing, which is coming at the end of May. Again, probably last weekend of May. Not confirmed yet, but we're getting it sort of confirmed. Hopefully, we'll be getting a little bit of an assist from Rob, who I see is actually in the channel. But we'll talk a little bit about that and get you guys more of the details as time gets a little bit closer. So that's going to be going on. Also, on Friday, May 8th, I'm going to be presenting at Philly Comic-Con along with my good friend Kale Satobo about Twitch and social networking and Twitter and all things social media and the like for the author, speculative fiction author and otherwise. So we'll be doing that, and it's going to be about 4:45 on Friday. I think it's 4:30 maybe the actual start time on Friday, May 8th at Philly Comic-Con. So if you guys are in the Philadelphia area, would love to see any or all of you there to stop by and say hi. And then May 9th, Saturday, May 9th at currently 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I guess it's Eastern Daylight Savings Time, technically. At 8 p.m. Eastern Time on Saturday, May 9th is a major announcement regarding the channel. So please stop by for that. Mark your calendars because I would love to have a turnaround. I'd love to have a great turnout for that. So that would be very helpful to me if you guys are able to do that as well. Day 11 of Pillars of Eternity tonight. And that's day 11, and then day 12 might be tomorrow. I don't know. I've got stuff that I'm doing tomorrow, but I may have a chance to stream tomorrow evening. I don't know. So tomorrow is a possibility, but no guarantees. Next week, obviously, we'll be back into Pillars of Eternity, and I'm now I've started to get in contact with the guys about the next Icewind Dale stream. I finally sent out the emails to people about it, so hopefully we will get something wrapped up for you guys and be able to present you some Icewind Dale fun sooner rather than later. So we will see about that, but that hopefully will be coming soon. So that's it. Day 11 tonight of Pillars of Eternity, and yeah, looking forward to some more Defiance Bay. I know I have to update the ArvCon command. I have not done it so far. Buzz achievable. So let me say hi to everybody who's here today. Very much happy to see everybody in the stream. Good to see Winstun. Hello, Torin. What's up, Grows? What's up, Snipdog? Hello, Nutrionio. What's up, Mercurius? Hello, Johan Garrow. What's up, Hippo? Hello, Akept. What's up, Geniusing? What's going on, Rob? What's up, Rob? Good to see you, Game Crashers. What's up, Eyebrows Mulligan? Hello, Burner, of course. A pleasure to see everybody here. And yeah, thank you guys. It's good to see everybody on a Friday night, and I hope you guys are ready for some Pillars of Eternity, and we are going to get into it. But before I do that, let me get rid of this. Let me get rid of this, and let me turn on that. Hello, everyone. That hat is not quite right. There we go. Today I am wearing my Conan shirt. What is best in life? A, crush your enemies. B, to see them driven before you. C, to hear the lamentations of the women. D, all of the above. Oh, yeah. Love my Conan shirt. So I'm wearing my Conan shirt. Hopefully we're going to be able to crush our enemies a little bit in Pillars of Eternity today. But I hope everyone is doing well. What's up, Call? I hope everyone is doing well. And yeah, we're going to get into it. I'm looking forward to it. A lot of Defiance Bay to do today. I want to wrap up a couple of the regions in the city and then move the main story along. I want to move the main story a little bit further along because I want to make sure that I'm not getting over-leveled for anything. And then once that's done, then we may, depending on how much of the stuff we move forward, we may try to do a couple more levels of Caed Nua, or I may, we'll see. I mean, the sort of priority is that I don't want to be over leveled for the main quest. That I do not want to have happen. So I want to try to make sure that I advance the main quest a little bit farther on today. But I want to sort of clear out a couple of the regions as well around the area of Defiance Bay, because the third thing that we're going to be doing, the third of the 3 clues that we were given, involves us going out to Deerford, which was basically the beta area. If you guys remember when I was doing the beta interview with Josh Sawyer, that was actually in the area that I'm going to be going to, and I think that's got its own bevy of subquests out there. So before I go and do a bunch of those quests out there, I'd like to have some stuff wrapped up in the city first. So I kind of wish that I didn't have to spend this much time sort of thinking ahead about what I could do without over-leveling myself. I do think that's a limitation of the Pillars of Eternity. It has a little bit of trouble, I think, scaling, because the bottom line is I don't feel like I've been a super completionist. I've just been exploring, and I've done a lot of quests, and I feel like I'm wrecking face at the moment. And yes, I'm on normal, and I understand I could just up the difficulty level, but the point is still, it ought to be challenging at whatever level you sort of set it at. And at the moment, not that I'm looking for challenge game. I don't want to be hit with like 6 dragons, the minute I log into the game. I'm just saying that right now it has been pretty easy on the combat side for a while. So it'll be interesting to see what they do about that as time goes on. But we shall see. So, all right. With that said, let us move on to day 11 of Pillars of Eternity. The time has come. Yes. And I hope everyone is doing well. It's a Saturday morning. Well, I know for you, yeah, it's better than grinding. No, it definitely is. It definitely is better than grinding. And again, don't get me wrong. I mean, I've been enjoying the heck out of this game, but I definitely understand the argument that the scaling of it has been somewhat difficult. I can definitely follow that. Thank you. My wife just dropping off checks. She's just like, have another check. Just deposit all these checks that I just keep bringing in. That's what it's like. It's Friday night bling in the Arv household. Unsolvable Hippo, you mean? He logs in, and suddenly 12 dragons, yeah. Yep. By the way, if you guys haven't seen it already, I'm now officially caught up on all of the Penny Arcade D&Ds. And I have to say, the latest couple of ones, the last few ones, PAX East was the latest one, have been great. Have been really good. So, Burner says hi. You. She says hi back. He also says he hopes you're having a good Friday. She's glad it's over. Also, little Arv has joined me. Hi, little girl. Yep, getting a good night's sleep before train ride. So wave hi. And then bye. Entire Arv family. Yep. I like how we had the music going while they were all saying hi. It's like the epic sweep, like, this is Arv's family! Oh, God, yeah. Yeah, she is cute. 7. You know she's only got another, let's see. She's got about 2 months left of school, and then she's going to be going into 2nd grade in the fall. It's just crazy. Thanks. Thank you, Rob. I appreciate that, man. Well, I mean, if we end up doing some of what we talked about, you might get a chance to meet him in person, man. It's possible. Could happen. What am I doing here? I'm just staring at the screen. It's like when you walk into a restaurant and you get a menu, like, especially this happens at diners. You ever had the thing where you walk into a diner, and the thing about a diner is that a diner has every conceivable food item you could ever want to order. So you're looking at this 25-page menu, and you're like, you just stare at it for 5 minutes. You're not even processing English. You're just like, I don't even know what bracket. This is what I want. Ah, yes. Well, the reason I've been waiting is I have to touch base with Rob, because Rob is going to be a little bit of the linchpin of part of it if we do things that we talked about, which I can't. Well, I mean, I guess I could talk about it. It depends on whether he's able to do it. See, I don't want to commit Rob to some. I feel bad because I feel like I don't want to just be like, all right, so Rob is obviously, if Rob is not able to do it, then we can come up with alternatives for how ArvCon is going to go. But it would be pretty epic if we could do what Rob and I talked about. But I don't want to commit him and be like, all right, well, anyway, this is what's happening. And he's like, So that's why I've been sort of, slightly evasive about the question, because I don't want to give him ulcers. He gets enough ulcers from playing Bloodborne. Am I right? Hey-o. That game, man. Okay. Right. Okay, let's figure out what we're doing here. So, right, we have to seek out the Saints War battlefield. Where the hell is that? Is it going to say here? Where's the Saints War battlefield? Do I have any idea where that would be? The faintest idea where the Saint War battlefield is. What's up, Crawler? How you doing, man? Yeah, I hear you, man. Well, yeah, so we'll, no, I for sure, I hear you. So we'll talk about it. I mean, like, Rob, do you mind if I tell them the basics of what we're thinking about? Like, without putting any pressure on you? Do you mind if I at least tell them what we're thinking about? And you can tell me, like, just before you run off, and you can tell me if that's, like, ridiculous and that's not what we're talking about? It is, Snip, it is. Nice, Crawler. You've thoroughly smashed it. Excellent. What the hell am I doing here? Okay, seek out the Saints War battlefield. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, Cleoban Relag, wherever the hell that is. Alright, so there's that. I'm going to have to do later. I'm not doing that right now. Continue to get to know Durance. Okay. So, what Rob and I are thinking about doing is Rob has been talking about the possibility of doing a, getting a portable Twitch, like, broadcast rig that he's going to build. And the idea is that he would come along with possibly Cambridge NYC, and also Satolbo, to my house. So we would have at least 3 New York area streamers would be coming to my house. I have a table from Geek Chic, which is approximately the baddest ass gaming table ever built, in my opinion. And what we would do is we would basically set it up with a couple of webcams, a couple of cameras, because he's got a couple of cam setups, because that's how Rob rolls. He's just badass. He just has webcams. He falls over and cams just fall out of his pocket. So he's got a bunch of cameras, and we basically set it up so that we would do either maybe like a one-off D&D session or a couple of tabletop games or something along those lines, like Lords of Waterdeep. I have some epic games, Dark Tower, Runebound, a few games like that. And we basically set it up where that would be there and then broadcast on Twitch, and we would probably simulcast it to 3 channels. We would simulcast it to mine, to Cambridge, or 4. To mine, to Cambridge's, to Rob's, and to Satolbo's. Link the gaming table. All right, I'll see if I can find it. I had it custom made though, so I'm gonna have to find a picture of it later on, call it, because I had it custom made. So what they ended up sending was not like an official one that they have at the moment. We got it a few years ago. It's pretty awesome. It was not. I don't know that it's expensive, and I think it took them a year before they got it to us. Like, their wait lines are ridiculous. But that said, anyway, so he's thinking about doing something like that. Yeah, there you go, setting the bar high. So that's what we're thinking about doing, and if it all works out, that's going to be May 30th and 31st, and we would have these 2 back-to-back 10-hour streams where we would do something equivalent of this. While we're doing that, of course, this is going to be for charity. At least the money portion of it is going to be for charity. So people are going to be able to contribute to a charity. It's going to be benefiting some cancer charity, whether it's going to be cancer research or whether it's going to be support for cancer families of cancer patients. I haven't decided that yet, but because of the loss of my dog earlier this year to cancer, the loss of my mother to cancer some years ago, the loss of my other dog to cancer years before that, cancer has had a pretty serious impact on my family and obviously to, obviously many, many, many people. And I was angry about it, and I wanted to sort of channel that energy into something constructive. So we're going to do something about that by hopefully being able to, as we're doing these 2 very long streams, bring people in and hopefully be able to bring some money in for charity as well. The charity will rotate every year. It's not going to be the same one. But that's what it's going to be this year. So that's what we're looking at doing. It's going to be May, again, 30th and 31st, Saturday and Sunday, we think. And again, Rob and I just have to confirm, and then I have to confirm with everyone else. So Tobal's definitely there anyway, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, so that's the basic idea that we're looking at. So it's based on a specific build, but I don't remember what that is now, Crawler. I mean, I can tell you that the table... Here, you know what? Let me see if I can find it quickly. Let me see if I can find the basics of it anyway. Geek Chic. Let's take a look and see. Furniture. Tables. And this is actually our dining room table, like, as we speak. This is the one that we use. Okay, no, it's not the Sultan. It's not the Spartan. It's not the Vizier. Like I said, it's not the Spartan. What? Okay, Geek Chic. You might want to work on the table. On the website, I mean. You might want to work on the website. There we go. All right, all right. Now I think we're getting to it. Yes, okay. So here we go. So it is... So this is what it is, but it's modified. Okay. And I'm gonna actually, I'll pop up a window capture so you guys can look at it. Hang on just a moment. Just give me 1 second. It's not just a regular table. Very funny, Lego. You're wrong. Okay. So here we go. So his dry table. Okay. So here we go. So it's a modified version of this. So now here's the thing about this table that's especially significant, right? So it's got, so if you looked at it on the outside of it, it's got these basically these 4 planks that fit over the top of it, okay? And then inside it looks like this. So those planks come up. Now, the reason they have those planks is because it allows you to have 2 games going at once. You have a game underneath, and you've got a game running on top. But what we also have down below is we've actually got like a grid. So we've got a grid down here. Like, I don't know if you can see over there. Wait a second. We've got a grid that is that's erasable. So it's like a clear plastic grid on which you can draw maps and stuff like that, like right on the grid. And that fits underneath it. And then we also have a felt, like a beautiful felt. There's red, and then the other side is just wood that goes on the very top. So basically you could play poker on the top of it while there's a D&D game set up underneath it. Or there's a... What is this, Rip Stream? What? What? Can people not hear me? What? What? Did I go down? What happened? It didn't drop for me. I don't have any dropped frames on my side. I don't have any mark at all. I don't understand why it would do that. I don't get it. I don't understand. That's weird. I don't know why it would do that. I didn't lose anything on this side. That's really weird. Anyway, okay, so where was I? So, you've got these four planks up on the top, and then underneath you've got this grid down here. So where that has wood, we actually have a white and then an acrylic grid on the top of it that you can draw right on. So that's underneath there. And then you can put, we have like a red felt, a really nice red felt tabletop that goes right on the top of that. So we have this nice red tabletop that goes on the top that you can put. So basically, you can have a D&D game underneath, or any game underneath, and then on the top, you can have another game running, and because these are modular, you can have like 3/4 of this, so every plank, you can take all the planks off, or you can just take one of the planks off, and then you can have, like, you can use it for a dining room table on this half, but still have the game on the other half. We've also got these things. You guys see those? Those are cup holders that fit onto the outside of the table, and it's all made in, like, some gorgeous mahogany or something or other. Like, it was pretty nice. And you can get other, like, we have these things, so we could get accessories like this dice tower. You could get this accessory to kind of fit along the side and all this stuff. It's pretty sweet. I mean, some of these things, like the most expensive one that they have here is, I think it's the Sultan. That's ridiculous. Like, I am not spending $20,000 on a gaming table. Like, are you kidding me? I don't even know what to say about that. Like, that's almost obscene. But it's gorgeous. I mean, like, their things are absolutely gorgeous. It's basically gaming porn. I mean, you can see for yourself. Look at this. Look at that. If you're a D&D, like if you're a DM, right? There's basically your DM screen. You can put all your stuff down there. You got all your miniatures right up here that you could pull out your dice. You got pencils, places for pencils up there. Like, I mean, it's amazing. I don't, you know. Like, that's a little crazy. It's a little crazy. Ugh. But anyway, they're very, yeah, it's absurd. But, you know, as I say, the other thing that's nice about them is that they do everything customized, right? So you take one of these models and then you customize it. You can remove things, put things back, et cetera, et cetera. So you can do all of that. But the deal is that, you can also get like sort of, you know, secondhand ones or like show tables, because they go to a lot of conventions and conferences and show these things off, and that's why they have this ridiculous waiting list of like a year or whatever it is. So they can do a lot of customized stuff, and but they also have things where you can sometimes get stuff on sale from them. But they have like a year-long waiting list and all this stuff. Yeah, no, exactly, Gross. It's outrageous. I would never buy that. Outrageous, like just way out of bounds. Totally out of bounds. But anyway, that kind of stuff happens. I would stream. So anyway, that is my dining room table, not this one, the one I showed you guys before, the more rational one. Not that one. Their website is terrible, can I just say? The layout of their website is really dreadful. I don't know why they're doing it this way. Anyway, the minimalist, the one that I was looking at before, the minimalist. So that's where I would be. I would be streaming from the dining room. And Rob would be using his incredible, awesome setup to do the capture. And the ideal, of course, would be, this would be my dream, would be to have, so you got one cam that's basically down on the board, looking down on the board this way. And then you've got a webcam then you've got a camera like on each of us, each of the players. So me, Satobo, Rob, and Cambridge, right? So all of us, so you got four cams for us and one cam on the table. Now, that may not be possible, but that would be awesome if we could do something like that, just to be able to show it. And then we could pull out my array of 300 plus board games. I'm not joking around, people. I have one of the best game collections in the Bronx. That's right. So anyway, but that's what we're looking at. It's going to be a lot of fun, and yeah, it's just a matter of making sure that we can actually do it. So, but Rob and I will get together and make sure that we can do something like that. If for some reason we're not able to do that, by the way, ArvCon will still occur. It's just it would then be more of a normal stream, and I might just do like special events and things like that. But I'd love to do it if we could do it this way. So we'll actually see. Yeah, no, I do not joke around. Like, so there's a lot of things that be like, oh, this is my hobby. So my writing, obviously, is my career. It's not my hobby. Teaching, career, not my hobby. Music, although I wouldn't call it my career, music is very important to me. I wouldn't put it as a hobby. Reading, obviously, is fundamental. So that's, family is fundamental. But I would say that gaming is my hobby, and gaming, therefore, gets all of my hobby attention. Some people collect bottle caps. Some people work on their muscle cars. I do board games or games in general. So, as much as I love video games, board games is where it's at. So, anyway. So, that's what you guys can look forward to at ArvCon going forward. So, yes. All right. So, let's move on with the game now that we've talked about all this. And now that I've freaked Rob out and he's like, oh, my God, how will I deliver? How will I deliver on all of this? Well, that's just it, though, Hippo. Because nobody does it, think of how valuable the freaking bottle caps are now, man. Let's think about that. Okay. So that's going to be for Twin Elms. And this is finding and confronting the thugs. Right, okay. So that's in Andra's Gift. So what I want to do is I want to wrap up Brackenberry. And then I want to explore Andra's Gift and Heritage Hill. Because I've done most of Heritage Hill already. So I basically, and I've already done Copper Lane. And I've already done most of Brackenberry, and I've done most of First Fires. So what I want to do is I basically want to wrap up Brackenberry. I want to go to Andra's Gift and wrap that up and finish up with Heritage Hill. Then once that's done, I'm going to do the last of these quests that's going to give me information, which is this Travel to Deerford Village thing. I'm going to go there, do the quests with that business over there. That'll probably wrap up tonight. That'll probably take all of tonight to do all of that, I would guess. And that will advance the main quest. If we have any time left, I'll do a couple more levels of the Caed Nua paths of the Endless Paths dungeon. So that's what we're looking at. So yeah. Did the stream go down again? What is going on? Why is the stream going down? I'm not noticing any drops on my end at all. Are you guys sure that's happening? I'm literally getting 0 drops on my end at all. Looks like nothing is wrong at all on my end. Can anyone else confirm that? It didn't drop for you. All right. Okay. All right, didn't drop for you. Maybe that was just you that time, Burner. Sorry, guys. I don't know what the hell is going on with that. I hope there's no issue there. I don't know. Okay. What am I doing? So, Brackenberry, yes. I'm going to go up here. If I stream on May 4th, play all Star games? All Star Wars games? Oh. Why is that?
I shall.
Speak softly around the Lord's daughter, Lynette. She's sensitive. Twitch has been a little twitchy. Well, that's unheard of. Lord Raymond may seem like a harsh man, but he's also fair and generous. I'll be the judge of that. Oh, May 4th is Star Wars Day, huh? Alright. What's your deal, lady? Father never reads to me. He's always busy with his own books. May the 4th! Alright. Labels all perfectly angled outward boast an array of fine vintages, however they're all coated in dust. I'm going to guess that he is on the 2nd floor. This guy. Love this music, by the way. Skins are so bright and red, it looks as if someone has taken the time to polish each fruit individually. Probably the case. Ah! Lord Raymond, I presume. The ledgerless quantities of wheat, copper, and weirwool. A deep crease along the spine suggests that the book never closes. That's a nice little detail. Lord Raymond holds a shipping manifest in his well-manicured hands. Despite his expensive clothes, he has the sallow complexion and restless air of a man who devotes all of his days and most of its nights to work. If you have business to discuss, make an appointment with thy attendant. I don't have time for unexpected visitors. Tell me about yourself. I am lord of this house and not prone to idle chatter. If you have no business here, I suggest you be off. Sure. Hey, tell me about yourself. Shut up. I got the brush off there. I have not done the side quests. I did one side quest sort of initially, but not the other ones. I'm wrapping up the side quests in Brackenberry right now, Hippo. And then I'm going to wrap up the side quests in Heritage Hill. And then I'm going to actually, and then I'm going to wrap up the side quest in Andra's Gift. Because I haven't done the Andra's Gift stuff yet. And then if I have any time left... Oh my god. Then if I have any time left, I'm going to go out and do the third and last clue for the main quest. Begging your pardon, but I'm afraid I'll have to ask you to return downstairs. Visitors aren't permitted on the upper floor. Backhander? Oh my god. No, not doing that. I am not going to backhander. Though I'm sorely tempted. You have to go back downstairs. I'm like, okay. Psh. Oh, man. Alright, so I'm clearly not supposed to be there yet. That's one of those what the hell are you doing here deals. Alright, so I've nothing there. Charred barrel I've already wrapped. I already know what's going on there. I've done all the sanitarium stuff, so let me check this out. No, I'm not going to backhand that poor old woman. I'm going to do that. Wonder if any of the backers ever come onto these streams and they're like, oh, maybe he's going to click on... Oh, everyone... Why does everyone always ignore our characters? No one ever clicks on our... Oh. Domenel Dorman.
Hello.
I don't recognize you. What business do you have with House Domenel? I'm just here to loot the place and kill anyone in my way. Tell me about House Domenel. It's an old and respected family. Much of Defiance Bay's prosperity is due to Domenel business activities. Yeah, it's a little weird, Hippo. Although I would think that if it was an old manservant on the front, it might also involve backhanding. I don't know. It's just one of those, like, crappy things that I would never do, but... Now, do you have any further business here? Yes, tell me about House Domenel. Oh. I will see you out. Oh! It doesn't even let me stay there. Okay, I'm not supposed to go there either. Alright, well... Looks like Brackenberry's going to be wrapped a lot faster than I thought, then. Alright, so that means I'm going to try to wrap up Heritage Hill, then. Because I'm pretty much done with this place. It should be a nutshot. But no, who does that, though? Who does that, though? Who's like, get out of my way, fool, and then kicks them? Really? Okay. Heritage Hill. Let's finish up with Heritage Hill. And then we're going to do Andra's Gift and wrap that. And then we should be in pretty good shape to go to Deerford. Okay, I did the tower. I did Acantha's house. I haven't actually... I could send a victim up to him, but I don't want to do that. Like, that's just... I hope there's never a reason that I have to send a victim up to... What's-his-face? Aldwin. You really hate stupid reporters. Can you specify, Burner? Thank you for the follow, Sub-Zero. Thank you very much, Sub-Zero2152. Welcome to the Arvanauts. Still don't know the right key. Freedom above all, Admeth Hadrid. Wait a minute. No, Aldwin. Okay. For a minute, I thought the guy up at the top of the tower was this dude. And I'm like, wait, what? But no, that is not the case. Always can use another duelist hat. Never have enough of the duelist hats. Thank you, Burner. Just checking something. Okay. All right. Oh, yeah, I heard about this. And then Downey got up and left, right? Robert Downey Jr. left? Okay, I've already been here. I think I heard about that. They have to duel each other. Right. The minute both of them put the hats on, the minute both of them put the hats on, they look at each other and they have to go, "What ho!" And then they just like start attacking each other for no reason.
A simple test. That's settled.
Mm-hmm. Very nice, very nice.
Yes?
Yeah, I mean, listen, Downey Jr., Robert Downey went through a lot of crap, but he's past that now. Like, come on.
I'm here.
Why ask him? Why go back to ask him that? Woodland Trails construction completed. Excellent. What are we going to get them next, then? Completed. Let's see. All right, we want more security. I want maximum security. Warden's Lodge. Want. Whoops. Maximum security.
Hmm?
Okay. So what's going on May 1st? Oh, that's Avengers. That's when Age of Ultron comes out, right? Okay. That's right. God, I'm so I'm better than I was, but I still have to see Iron Man 2, Iron Man 3, Thor 2, and I think that's it. I think I've seen the rest of the stuff that I need to see. Iron Man 2, Iron Man 3, Thor 2. And then I think I'm caught up. I've seen Avengers, obviously. I saw Guardians of the Galaxy. I saw the Bourne Legacy, which was pretty good. I saw Skyfall. I haven't seen the Bond after Skyfall, though. Was there a Bond after Skyfall? Was there even a James Bond? Maybe there was. I don't remember if there was one. I think there was one, right? I haven't seen the latest one then. Ah, there you go, Burner. That's a good way to do it. Ah. Durance, why exactly are you out front? Oh, okay. That's brilliant. Yes.
All right, then.
Great job on the pathing, though. Really, really, really tremendous work. Good God. That pathing, though. Nice, Hippo. And yeah. That is a better question. Spectre is the next one? Okay, so it's not out yet. Hello, Bantha. Is there a way to change your cleric spell list? I believe so. Well, the thing is, once you go up to, I believe, I don't actually know this for sure, but I think when you get to the next level, you're immediately given access to all the level 4 spells. So, like, the minute he hit level 4, he has access to all of these 4th level pre-spells, and he's got 2 slots to cast them. So he can cast 2 total of these sets of spells. That's what it's like. With Aloth, with the wizard, you can edit your grimoire, and that's how you can change the list of spells you have available. But as far as a priest is concerned, those guys, just the minute you hit a level where you have the next set of spells available to you, all of them in that level are available to you, and it's just how many you can cast per turn. So those, yeah, exactly what Hippo said. Clerics and druid spell lists are fixed. This mausoleum has been sealed tight. bet it has. Okay.
Indeed.
Valtus Manor. Okay, that's the only place I haven't been yet. Hill may get wrapped up pretty quickly, too. This is camping supplies, right? Yeah. Yep. Oh, absolutely. He's got, not out of combat, but in combat, he's got endurance healing spells, a ton of them. I'll show you. On level 4, he has this healing spell, Restore Major Endurance. Basically, it's sort of like the Infinity Engine games, where any ones that have the cross in them is going to be a healing spell. Level 4, so that's level 4. Level 3, you've got this, Restore Moderate Endurance. There's also a level 3, I think, called Watchful Presence, which means that there's a sympathetic soul who stays with you, and when their endurance is low, the sympathetic soul releases this healing effect. It's basically like a preset healing, you know, that goes off, that's triggered to go off when they reach low health. Level 2, you've got Restore Light Endurance, and you've also got, you got that. And then level 1, you've got Restore Minor Endurance. And of course, you've got always Holy Radiance, which regenerates a modest amount of endurance for allies. So, yeah, basically what Hippo said, regeneration is better than healing, but the healing that he's got are the ones that I've just shown you. So, another one who can do this is if you have a Druid. Haravius has some of those heals also. They're not as good, but he has a couple of ones like that. Like, for instance, Nature's Balm. It's a rapid regeneration effect on party members. There's another one that's like location specific. Where is it? One of these is doing that. This one. Nature's Vigor. Mild regeneration effect, raising max endurance on party members. So... But yeah, but healing, and that's all in combat. Out of combat healing, very little. Kana, my chanter, has one. He has Field Triage, and you can actually take that as a talent on a couple of people as well, but it's not very common, so. Oh, really, Snip? Yeah, no, it's always... Health heals, the only out-of-combat health heals besides, like, camping, is this stuff right here, Field Triage. And I don't have a lot of those, obviously. What's up, Gildoania? Yeah, so it's all more about endurance. Is more what it's about. All right. From here, the mansion appears deserted. All right. So this is the last house that I have to explore here in Heritage Hill. So let's see what he says.
Let's see what lies this way.
This looks like a sneaky. What this looks like. 4 shores. That's what I'm doing. Exploring time. Broken chairs up at... Whoa. Come back here. Broken chairs, abandoned tables, and shattered vases block the stairs. Splintered planks shift precariously. Okay. Beer! Alright. But that's a great vintage. And sugar. Pour some sugar on me. And having some beer. Wait a minute. That looks like a very active fireplace. For a mansion which has supposedly been deserted for a while. So wait, there's tons of cobwebs and spider webs and stuff, but there's still a fire burning here? What? Even with, like, heat effects, like heat radiance. I call it shenanigans. Alright.
Yes?
Hi, Ghoul. Darghoul.
Hmm?
Oh. guys want to join the party?
Ansaru.
Yes. Yes?
Okay, you are marked for death, maybe.
Yes?
Oh, his knockdown is
Yes?
pretty awesome.
Attack! Charge! Die!
All right. And why don't you knock them down? This is going to be useless because it's going to bring him up just before the last guy dies or whatever. Worms up! Hurry up, please.
Proactive.
Hi!
Hey, I'm here.
Onward!
Right. It's the burning of lost souls, is that what it is? Hey, what's up, Shane? No, I don't... Snip, I didn't even know there were any To the Moon minisodes. Really? I did not know that. Really? That's going to have to be... I normally try to have a week, usually once or twice a year, where I try to catch up on DLCs and things like that. Like, I'm sure there's a Shadow of Mordor DLC that I haven't done. There's probably a... there's probably a DLC for... I don't know, but there may be a Pillars of Eternity DLC by the time I actually finish this. But no, I mean, I have to, you know, normally try to spend a week where I get through some DLC, so maybe I'll add that into it. I didn't know that there were minisodes.
Yes?
I knew that the guy came out with another game, but I didn't know what it was about. What is this? Lord Valtus's will, huh? Still don't fully understand how the stash thing works, because... Okay. There, please. Okay, so I already read that. Right. A last will and testament has been carefully drawn up on a stained piece of sackcloth. It lists Lord Valtus's various titles and holdings, ending with the following. Should no member of my family survive, it is my wish that my wealth and property be dispensed to the Crucible Knights. Let my wife and children and me be buried with my forebears in the Valtus family tomb at the right hand of Duke Hadrit. Signed, Valerio Valtus, 5th Lord of House Valtus. Okay. Oh, I hear you. I am in Act 2, wrapping up a lot of sort of side missions and things like that in Defiance Bay before heading out of Defiance Bay to do what I think is closing in on the end of that whole act. So, yeah. Yeah, exactly what Burner said. I love having you here, man, and I don't, you know, I feel bad because, I mean, obviously I want to have as many people here as we can get, because it's the more people, the more the merrier, but I know that people are having to deal with spoilers too, so.
I'm here.
Keeping an eye out.
Keeping an eye out. More guys. Hey. Whoa. Seda, let us in. It's safe. Come out now. Open the door, Seda. The female Dargle sniffs the air and whirls around, hissing. Survivor. Oh. I stumbled upon a bizarre scene in Heritage Hill Manor. 3 Dargles are crowded around a door calling for someone named Seda. That's her parents. Alright, let's get you accuracy up here, please. Can we get you some of this? Some of this, please. Durance, would you be so kind as to get me some debuffs? And would you be so kind as to mark him for death? And wait. Okay. And let's activate worms. Worms up.
Following your lead.
Bring it home. And Giblet. I know, it is a good game. Good to see you, Shane. Thanks for stopping by, dude. I noticed you've been doing a lot of tweeting lately and stuff, man, and I appreciate it. It's been some cool stuff I've seen over at your blog. So, I don't know if you saw that you got retweeted by by Dungeon Magazine, which was pretty cool. But anyway, yeah, thanks, dude. Pleasure to see you as always. All right, I'm gonna check this room down here, and then I want to go up here and see what's up with that. So the daughter is the only one who's left, I guess. Ah, the Vultus Monarchy.
I'll have it in no time. The work of a moment.
Okay.
I'm here.
I wonder if she's already dead. Vultus Groundskeeper letter. This is a note addressed to the household staff. Please see to it that the family mausoleum is swept and the marble polished. The key is hanging as always in the kitchen by the oven. Ah! That will be useful. That would be very useful. Touch it. Oh, God. Alright, guys. There we go. Black and white cat. Certainly doing a good job getting all the pets in the game. Because that was certainly my focus. Alright, I've now got a giant miniature space piglet, a necrotic cat, a black and white cat, a tiny obsidian worm, a tiny white worm, and a yellow lab. Oh, and also my actual pet, the Blackhound. So in case anyone was worried that there weren't going to be enough pets, because I know that was all on your mind. One light shines behind the map. There's a ragged hole to the outside as if someone dug through. Someone pried a section of the wall loose.
I'm here.
Interesting. Maybe they went to the mausoleum. That would seem logical. Alright, let's go check that out, first of all. Your old cat Oreo weighed about 25 pounds? That is quite a cat. Seems to be the hook mentioned in the letter, but the mausoleum key is missing. Family mausoleum. That seems logical. Alright. So now we can find her. Been around the house and I can't find this baby and I don't know why. Where that she could be and I don't know where I can be. But I'm gonna find her. Ow! Okay. Alright, so let's go. Let's get there. Find out what's going on. What's going on? Rescue Seda from the Valtis family mausoleum. What's up, Seda? A little girl cowers in the back of the tomb. Aw. Her face is streaked with dirt, and even in the shadows you can tell she's far too thin. She watches you, holding her breath. It's all right. You're safe. She inches into the candlelight. Her clothes are little more than filthy rags now, but ripped and stained fabric looks like embroidered silk. You have to be quiet. Noise brings the hungry people. Has she been in here all along, hiding from those creatures? My name is Seda. Are you hiding from them too? She watches the door of the vault, her eyes wide and careful. Let's see. You're Seda? I came across some Dargles in a house. You saw Mother and Father? And Emilio? How did you get away? Let's not worry about that right now. We should focus on getting out of here. She picks at a thumbnail, watching you. She nods slowly. Who are the hungry people? She whispers and her eyes are round with terror. The ones outside. They don't sleep or die, but they eat. Tell me what happened to you. Her eyes take on a distant look. Her legs start to tremble. You're frightened and you've been stuck here for too long, but try to remember what happened before. She takes a deep breath and stares at the stone floor. There was a big noise and light in the sky. Everyone thought it was a storm, but then people started waking up. After they died, She twists her shredded sleeve into knots. Mother and Father and Emilio boarded up the door, but the hungry people found our house. They fought, but the hungry people always get up again. They broke through the door and Mother told me to hide. And then I came here to hide, but the door got stuck and I didn't know when it would be safe outside. Where's your family? At the house? Mother told me to hide and not let anyone in. Then I heard a lot of noise, fighting and yelling, and then Mother told me to open the door again, but she didn't sound right. You need to get out of here. Is it safe? Are the hungry people out there? I've turned off the machine that makes the hungry people come back. You can leave. Thank you. Aw. Poor girl. Alright. Oh, that's a shame. Alright, I would never have found that if I hadn't done a little bit of exploring, so that's cool. Okay, time to loot the tomb. Okay. Okay, time to reload. And then loot the tomb. I needed to specify, obviously. Nestled along the candles are the odds and ends of a patchwork family memorial. Valian luces, a cameo etching of a woman in finery, and a turquoise necklace. Vaults are sealed shut and sticky with cobwebs. 7? Yeah, that was unfortunate. Really? So you're not going to let me detect, huh? I know there's a trap right there, but you're not going to let me find it. Really? Alright, then. That means it's up to Ader to do it.
Hey.
Sacrificial lamb.
Of course.
He's fine. He didn't get maimed. No problem. I'd love to be Ader in this, where you're just kind of like, the guy sees, he's like, I think there's a big trap. Ader, you don't do it. He's like, oh god. Oh gosh. That better have been worth it. What is that? Iridescent scarab figurine? What does that do? Summon Adra beetle. The Adra figurine is shaped like a small beetle. Its colorful shell catches the light in strange ways, changing hues as it's turned in one's hands. Oh, it's once per rest, huh? Okay. Just got my horn, you do. Alright. He's my crash test dummy. Exactly, Tagrath. Exactly. I happen to know there's a trap there. Well, I mean, that might be worth it.
I'm here.
I like how Ader deactivates fighting spirit. He's like, what's the point? Again, these candles, so well maintained. So well maintained all the time. I mean, I like the atmosphere and all, but geez, guys. All right, well, that wraps Heritage Hill. Cool. All right. So that takes care of that. So that means now it's on to Andra's Gift. We have to wrap Andra's Gift next. So we're going to do Andra's Gift and then Deerwood. Hey, Sping. What's up, man? Yeah, everything's going well, for sure. It's good to see you. How's life with you? There. That's the nice man who helped me. And thank the Iron Arm for it. We'll get you sorted out at the keep. Knights of the Crucible, major positive. Defiance Bay, major positive. Oh, yeah. Moderately good, overwhelmingly good in Gilded Vale. Moderately good in Knights of the Crucible. See, they like me now. They're like, ah, you're right. You're right, man. You're not so bad. You're not a bad sort.
Well met, friend. Hmm?
Okay. Heritage Hill complete. Hey, Fenrir, what's up, man? Good to see everyone today. All right, Heritage Hill complete. Then it's Andra's Gift time. I have one outstanding quest in Andra's Gift, and then the rest of it is just, you know, trying to do what I can to explore it, basically. I'm going to explore Andra's Gift. Yeah. I also store... Oh, cool, cool, man. Yeah, but I mean, come on, like, you know, what's the girl going to do with the spider figurine? If I were her, I'd get the hell out of Dodge at this point.
Indeed.
Alrighty. So, Ramshackle House, Valiant Trading Company, Abandoned House. Lots of houses. Lots of abandoned houses. Alright, well the first thing is we have to find these thugs that are causing problems. So we're basically just going to sweep this way and see what we can do. What the hell's down there? That's interesting. Alright, well we're going to do that. Oh, really, Fenrir? Yeah. Well, part of it is that, I don't know if you're finding this, but like as my party is getting more and more powerful, there's a lot more sort of like wrecking face going on without the use of spells. I mean, except for like big fights where, you know, that's a different matter, but... Alright, these are the addicts. Right. I already know about the addicts. I already know about those guys. Those guys. Okay. Alright, so my plan is I'm going to basically sweep this way. I'm trying to find the thugs that are causing problems for the Salty Mast. And, you know, basically do that. Side quests in here. I want to wrap this region. And then when that's done, then it's over to the Deerwood. Deerford, actually, for the third and final clue that I need to advance the main quest. So. Yeah, exactly, exactly. Although, supposedly, I was actually looking at the forums earlier today, and they were making the argument that they had some exploits that I didn't even know of. Like, I didn't know that you could actually power word kill a Demi-Lich in Icewind Dale. I don't think I realized that, or Baldur's Gate or one of them. I don't even think I realized that was the case. So, I may have been doing it wrong for all these years. I don't know. I'll take that. And that. Now I'll talk to you. You can't just barge into somebody's home like this. Who do you think you are? Who are you? The elf who lives here. Now get out. Who are you?
And what does the flame reveal?
The knob on the underside suggests the table was fashioned from a derelict door. The slightest pressure causes it to wobble atop the barrels.
Yes?
Alright, so you want me to get out? I'll get out. Obviously, I'm going to come back to you later for some reason. Yeah, I know. I don't know, Fenrir, but apparently you could. I think it had to do with a combination like debuff followed by power word kill or something. I don't know.
Of course.
Alright, continuing my sweep. This way, and then back this way, and then this way. So, on we go. Yeah. It's crooked and missing shingles. The roof resembles a prize fighter's gap-toothed smile. Okay. All right, then this. Camping supplies, which I still can't use. Oh, I remember where this is. I already cleared this out. That was where I went to rescue the Animancer. Yeah, I think that's what it was. I think it was like that, yeah. Spell breach and then power word kill. Yeah, I had never even realized it, too. I was just like, wait, what? Where's him in? Alright, let's go there first. As we continue our sweep. Keep an eye out for any suspicious-looking people. Keep an eye out for any suspicious-looking thugs.
Yes?
Any word on thugs? A quiet, motionless shape is swaddled beneath filthy rags and moth-eaten towels. Pale green fuzz is colonized one of the loaves. Who are you? The woman looks like she hasn't slept in days. Her hair is a rat's nest of tangles and her eyes are lined with shadows. She casts an anxious glance at the door. Her eyes widen with relief and recognition. Thank the gods you're here. Andras Tides, have you found Darren? No, but if it's something I can help with, I will. It's my son. His father, Wade, took him fishing 2 days ago, and I haven't seen them since. The neighbors are no help, and the city watch hardly bothers with the gift these days. I'd be out on the docks and looking myself, but I can't leave the baby. I don't dare take a Hollowborn out, but with the violence near the brothel. You have a Hollowborn. Waidwin's legacy is as potent a Defiance Bay as anywhere. People are scared, and they're looking for someone to blame, whether it's those women at the brothel or the families of these poor babes. Might be nice if a god or two stepped in and set people straight, but maybe that's just me. I don't approve of what goes on at Mary's place. That's, you know, it's so creepy. The Hollowborn concept watches the motionless cradle. It's so creepy, motionless. I don't approve of what goes on in Maya's place, but these attacks won't earn us the god's mercy. And it's only made it harder to earn a living. Tell me more about their disappearance. You want to know? Well, tell me about Darren. He's a brave lad, if a little too bold for his own good. But he's always been a dutiful son and a gentle brother. He's got dark hair, quick eyes, and a ready smile. When you find him, you'll recognize him in a heartbeat, I'm sure of it. That's helpful. Tell me about Wade. Sometimes I don't know whether to rejoice or rue that he comes home as often as he does. He spends most of his time and all of our money drinking at the brothel. He has ever since. Her gaze returns to the silent cradle. Where did you see them last? Wade was taking Darren fishing at the docks. That was 2 days ago. No more questions. I'll be back if I find anything. I don't know how to thank you. I don't have much to spare these days, but Andra bless you for anything you can do. Alright. So I have to find Darren. Very creepy. Alright. There we go. Yeah. For sure. I think it's the way they just describe how they just don't react and they don't do anything, you know what I mean? That's the thing that freaks you out. You're just kind of like, jeez, what is that? I mean... Ah, harassing thugs. Hello, gentlemen. I've been looking for you. We have a discussion to have, you and I, harassing thugs. Well, if it isn't Defiant Bay's favorite foreigner, let's give him a proper welcome. Let's talk this through. Afraid you're missing the point, friend. Really? I'm missing the point? Here's the point I think you're missing, and that is you're about to die terrible deaths. Terrible, terrible deaths. You are marked for death.
Hi?
Knocked down. Yes, so about that missing the point. They always are so smart about this stuff. They're always like, oh, we've heard about you. You're the heroes. Let's take you out with our shabby daggers and... I mean, come on, dude. One of the thugs dropped a key that looks like it belongs to a house in Andra's gift. Okay. Might be that ramshackle house. All right, well, this is what I was doing. This is exactly the sort of direction I wanted to do. I'm going to save the salty mast for after I explore the rest. So I'm going to go here, then sweep all the way back over here. Basically want to do all this stuff. I'm saving the lighthouse because I imagine it's going to be its own thing. Yeah, they got the point. They got many points in their vital organs. So that's how that went down. Okay. I like how these guys are just standing there. Yeah, it happens all the time.
I'm here.
Oh no, that's what's her face house. Yes, indeed. That is exactly right. Hey, you guys seen this kid?
Hmm?
It's not. Hey, isn't my guy up here? Oh no, he's only here at night. Nah, that's too bad. This is gonna be funny. Where exactly do you think you're going? Oh. Huh. I guess you're going... I was not aware that you could actually... Mud squelches underfoot crabs scuttle a lot of the debris. Oh, Darren. Oh, god damn it. A young boy's corpse lies at your feet, half covered in dirt and seaweed. His hands have stiffened around a dagger. A soul lingers nearby, something confused and lost in the seaside fog. As you reach for the soul, it lashes out. Glowing mist strikes the air around you. The soul can't touch you, but you feel it burn with a feeble, uncontrolled rage. It's okay, I'm here to help you. The soul flickers. It ripples toward you timidly at first. As it swirls around you, you experience wonder, fear, and the joy of running between the ships at noon. With a jolt, it pulls you into the streets around the salty mast. Women with painted faces weave between men stumbling in and out of the lamplight. Father's gone in for a drink, just like always. He said it'd only be a few minutes, but it's been hours. The man guarding the door only laughed when you tried to explain this. There's always a back door. In an alley, 2 men have cornered a woman. Her cheeks are streaked with tears. She's backed against the wall and looking away. They're inching closer. You step forward. The men barely acknowledge you, but the woman looks at you, a plea in her eyes. You've seen that look in Abuse Strays. In your hollow-born sister, that time father took her from her splintering cradle into the filled wash basin. You were brave that day. A knife is in the thug's belt. It's in your hands, and now it's in his thigh. You're small and fast, but not fast enough. Fingers bite into your arm, and a muddy boot sails toward your face. Then everything is muffled by cold, brackish water. The soul retreats from you. It pulses with a question. You did a brave thing. The gods will reward you in the next life. Darren's soul absorbs this thought and ebbs in the ocean mists around the dock. Boy's small hands are rigid in death. You pry the dagger free. It looks too large and too expensive to belong to him. The letter B is carved into the pommel. Belong to Darren's killer. Oh, nice, nice, yeah. Yeah, the wolf is as much role-playing as anything else, actually. Thug's dagger. Alright, we're about to find out who did this. We're going to CSI this nonsense, is what we're going to do. So let's go talk to What's-Her-Face and tell her what the deal is. She's probably going to ask us to go after the guys, after her son's killer. I wonder if his father could have done that. I can't imagine his own father would kill him, but... I should ask these guys. Hey, you! Did you do it? Any one of you? No? Why aren't you any of you moving? You answer me or I'll kill you. They're all like... Alright. Here's the fun conversation. Well, ma'am, I regret to tell you that your son is not going to be joining us for dinner. Now or ever. Have you found my Darren yet? You may want to sit down. Let's see. Darren won't be coming back. My boy's dead? That can't be. What happened? Darren was defending one of the prostitutes from a couple of thugs. He was very brave, and you should be proud. She sobs and quickly brings a hand to her mouth. Her eyes are bright with tears. Gods, how could this make it any better? I would never have let my boy die for one of those women. And yet, I can only pray the gods will be kinder to him in the next life. Maybe there's hope for one of my children. I suppose it's better to know the truth than to keep wondering. Thank you at least for bringing me answers. Here, take these. I've been saving several keepsakes for Darren one day, but he won't need them now. And I doubt I'll have another child to pass them on to. Defiance may moderate positive. Yeah, but I still want to... What do we got here? Minor Ring of Protection. Fine Dagger. Fine Dagger. There we go. I still want to be able to use that dagger. Let's do it up. I still want to be able to find that, to use that dagger to find the killer.
Yes?
So I hope I get a chance to CSI it later. That'd be nice. Oh shoot, I forgot to ask her. Should have gone back in. It's my fault. I wanted to ask her if there was anything else. Like if she had any clues. Is there anyone who wished your husband ill? That type of deal. Oh, poor boy. All right.
I'm here.
All right. All right. Once I wrap up the rest of this map besides the lighthouse, then I want to do the salty mast, and we'll see if I can find anything else in there. And then the last thing will be the lighthouse, and that'll be it. Okay, that was the salty mast. Here, so let's finish this side of the map.
Indeed.
Oh, is that true? I didn't even. You know what? I didn't even notice. Let me see if that's the case. Yeah, he's got a cloak of protection. You're right. Good call. I would not have noticed that, Fenrir. Good call. That, however, improves things for Horavius, so there you go. Thank you. Thanks, Fenrir. I wouldn't have noticed that. I should have realized. That's similar thing in the IE games, too. I had forgotten. Check something over here and just see, because he talked about an alley. See if one of these guys knows the drill. Earp, huh? Wyatt Earp. Okay.
Easy now.
No? Okay. That's fine. Just wanted to make sure. Surrounded by scattered planks, it isn't clear whether the skiff has been half-built and abandoned or cannibalized for lumber. Yeah, thanks, man. Ooh. What? How am I supposed to... Can I get there? Oh, I can get there. Really? Alright. Let me finish on this side then. Hello, NPCs that I have no interest in. Okay. I did not realize that. That definitely makes a difference. Let me go around here, take this, and then finish up with these ones, and then Salty Mast, and then Lighthouse. And then Deerford. In that order. Yeah, no, that's good to know that it actually has a tag for suppression. Without having to check it, I didn't even realize. Could have sped this up, sorry. Fest mode. Oh. Hi. Animat. Hello, Animat. Whoa. Hello, guys. What's up? You want to do your little thing there. Let's see. How about you pull out... That'd be nice. And let's see. Your accuracy would be lovely. And your march for death. And let's see. This one. Alright, knockdown on... Alright, Wounding shot on...
I'm here.
Got a rain blight up there, huh? Get some concentrated ground going on. Placement, placement, placement. Can you knock down that rain blight? Okay.
I cannot leave this place.
Lovely. Night Sky? Holy cow. What is up, Night Sky? Oh, yeah. I was going to say, right, Fenrir? Night Sky, what is up, dude? How you been, man? Night Sky's old school. Whoa, look at these things. Primal water. Shattered animat armor. Binding copper. Wow, nice. Yeah, what's going on, dude? I have not seen you forever.
On
Okay,
your
let's-
word.
Do a little field triage. I love that. How you been, man? How's life? Not as old school as Pillars of Eternity. Pillars of Eternity is definitely older school. That is definitely old school, but it's good though. It's good stuff. Good stuff.
Yes?
Okay. Yeah, how you been, man?
Of course.
Angwithan Scepter Spike. Top portion of a scepter. Sounds awesome. Barnacles encrust the hull of this beached boat. Something, the jagged Adra fingers most likely, has clawed deep rifts in the wood. Whoever tried to sail through must have been desperate or inexperienced. Or both. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. Lovely. Alright, so... that's for when I get to the lighthouse. So I just want to do this area here and then back to the Salty Mast. Living life as a sandwich maker at Subway. Oh, nice, man. Alright, so that means I have both of these things now, right?
Keeping an eye out.
This is cool. I would not have actually checked all this before. Aha!
What do you suppose that bally thing is?
Cool. What's up, Thorg? Well, you got one of them down. There it is. How you doing, Thorg? What's up, man? Good to see everyone. Good to see you and everybody tonight. Everybody have fun tonight. Everybody wang chung tonight. Everybody have fun tonight. I am wrapping up some quests here, Thorg. Wrapping up some side stuff. What the hell is that? Oh, Blackson. Blackson? Oh, hi.
Were they?
Let's do that. If you could debuff, that would be lovely. You are marked for death. Let's see. You... let's hit you with one of those. And just for the hell of it, give me a sunbeam. And break. Okay.
Yes?
Giblets! Get him up to target fast enough. Knock that guy down.
Yes?
That's it. Nice. Well done, everyone. Well done. Alright. Muscles cling to the bricks and planks, their shells sharp enough to cut flesh. Wonder if that's the last of the scepter pieces. Can we use liberally in Deus Ex streams? I'll bet. Or Metal Gear Solid streams, right? Yep. Part of a scepter. Base of a scepter. I assume there's going to be a way later on to try to repair that. Because at the moment I don't really... I'm all out of scepter repair spells. Alright. Head up here. Let's talk to this dude in model. Immodel? Alien soldier? Who are you, Immodel? An old man paces the dock and looks out over the water. He's fussing over something large and round, which he constantly shifts from one hand to the other. You're not certain whether his wide-eyed, gape-mouthed expression marks surprise or fear. It seems he isn't either. You don't look like a guard. He examines you and your equipment more closely. Say, you wouldn't be... Actually, that voice isn't right at all. Say, you wouldn't be interested in making some coppers, would you? He shows you the object in his hand. It's a large, round opal with Engwithan runes carved into it. It glistens with his sweat. I already got all the other pieces of what you want, dude. See the ship dent down there? I've been looking for someone to help me recover some missing cargo. Tell me more about this missing cargo. We started in Coldmorn and were making our way down the river, loading and unloading as we went. Business as usual. What exactly happened? He massages the opal in a clammy palm. When we reached Ina's Rest, we may have agreed to, take on a few crates from some place called Cleoban Relag. Oh, that's where I'm supposed to go. I'm supposed to go to Cleoban Relag, to find out about, the dude's brother. Nice, Thorg. Awesome, man. A couple of the lads snuck a peek at the cargo. Saw suits of armor and a broken scepter. I don't know why anyone would want a broken anything, but these animancers will buy dirty stockings if you say they came from the ruins. So, aiding and abetting in the looting of Engwithan treasures? The real crime is that I'm not allowed to tear his lungs out through his navel. We were almost to Defiance Bay when the screaming started. I've seen my share of barroom brawls, but this sounded different. I was topside with the captain, but he and the first mate went below decks to see what all the commotion was about. When they didn't come back, I looked into the hold. I saw one of those suits of armor walking around all by itself. It was covered in blood. When it saw me, it started running for the hatch, so I closed it. We had to keep those monsters from getting out. That's what I keep telling myself. I'm just a deckhand, but I was the only one left. I piloted the ship as best I could, but I hit rocks as we were passing Brackenbury. I barely made it to Andra's gift before I had to jump overboard and swim for the docks. I'd given up the cargo, not to mention the payday, when one of the lads pulled this up in the nets. Shows you the opal again. It's part of that scepter. From what I recall, there were 3 other pieces, and I bet you anything there's somewhere in the shallows, too. If anyone could find them, there'd be profit to follow. I already found the missing pieces. You mean you got past those armored monsters? I don't know how. I feel like every time someone says, I don't know how you're going to do this, like when they're looking at my party, isn't that the part where I'm like, yeah, I don't know how either. And like one of my guys is like gradually like cocking the shot, you know, loading up the arquebus, right? Or I mean, loading up the arbalest, right? And another one of my guys is just sort of like, yeah, how did he do that? Polishing the sword. And another one is just kind of like sparks flying off his fingers. It's like he makes a ball of energy appear and vanish. Like, I don't know how we got through those monsters. I don't know. Let's see. Listen, if you're willing, I'll give you this last piece. And the name of someone who will buy it. All I want is 200 pans for getting the cargo here. Sound fair? You want 200 pans for locking the rest of the crew in the hold and sinking the ship? Look, how about 100? I'm just trying to get by until the next job. Fair enough. You'll want to go to the Brackenbury Sanitarium and find Nance. She'll know more about this artifact, and I know for a fact she bought them from our crew before. Anything else you need? How's business? I'll be glad to sail with captains who are more careful about their cargo from now on. I don't give a worm's wings about the Duke's trafficking laws, but I'm too old to fight ancient horrors. I just want to enjoy my twilight years doing an honest day's work. Tell me about Andrew's gift. We've got docks, fishing, and steady ship traffic. All this sprang up around the docks. It's the poorest district in Defiance Bay, but one of the liveliest. And for lively, nothing beats the Salty Mast. You'd do better to ask a younger man than me if you want to know about that place. The model doesn't sound like a Deerwooden name. That's because it isn't. I'm from the Ixamiddle Plains, a broad savanna north of the Deerwood. Not so different from the ocean in a way. There are places where you can stand and turn a full circle and see nothing but the winds making waves in the grass. But at moments like this, I wonder what business a plainsman like me had taken to the water. Alright. So, I take the scepter pieces to Nons. Alright. Nons shall pass. What Nons shall pass? Okay. Nice, cool. Alright, so I'll do that in a minute. Right? Exactly, Knight? Exactly. Like, you gotta get educated, son. Alright. I'm not doing any of this until I go over to the lighthouse. So I'm going to go over here, check out these last couple houses. Basically, I want to check this house and then the Valium Trading Company. And then, yeah, so the Valium Trading Company. Then I'm going to go there and finish up with Brackenbury, finish up with that thing with Brackenbury. Then I'm going to go back down to here, the Salty Mast, and do that, and then leave the lighthouse will be for last. So, first things first, Ramshackle House. I'm assuming this is the house where I got the key for the thugs here.
Need something? Will do.
Alright.
Yes?
Alright, see what's going on here. Haha. Deal with the instigator behind the attacks. Hi.
Welcome.
Oh, the dozen's positive too. Let's see. Airfire, was it? Afer, I guess? Wears a defined expression and a sturdy yet battered suit of armor. She seems to bear each scratch and ding with pride. We didn't send you here to drag me out. You can tell him this business with the brothel is more important than digging around the ruins for antiques. I'm here about the trouble at the Salty Mast. Ordinary Kith are angry, as they should be with that crooked Amoa toadying up to the nobles. She's using the tragedy of Weidman's legacy to line her pockets. She's no better than the Adiran overlords we drove out 200 years ago. People around here know you to be an honest broker. May has made it only so that the rich can afford her establishment, yet she sits in the poorest district of Defiance Bay. How's that fair? We've taken matters into our own hands, but she's the real criminal here. Why don't you tell her to back down? Maya might be making a fortune, but her employees aren't. You're hurting them even more. I hadn't thought of it that way. Then I guess there's no point to this, is there? Tell Maya we'll leave her people alone. Yeah, without violence. No violence, yeah. Someone stashed a few sooty playing cards under the bed. I did it with no violence. Oh, yeah. A critical hit in my psychic knowledge. I psychologically headshotted you. Oh, man. Okay, so Salty Mast. So Valiant Trading Company, then Brackenbury, then Salty Mast Lighthouse. That's the order. Bust them anyway. Yeah, I know, right? No, I mean, if they're working with the dozens, I can't do that. Somehow I managed to keep both the dozens and Gilded, what do you call it, the Crucible Knights on my side, so gotta be careful not to push it. Cartugo. Sup, Cartugo?
Hail, traveler.
Come take a look at my wares. Exotic goods shipped straight from the Republics in Old Valia. Very good. Ooh, he's got some stuff. Alright, let's trade some stuff, first of all. Before you want to give me stuff, I've got some stuff for you, my friend. But wait, there's more. How much would you pay? I know there was... Yep. And... should be good. Alright. Now, I have 15,000 gold. What do you have for me, sir? Let's take a look. Rot finger gloves. Grants touch of rot. Spreading plague? Ugh. Ring of wonder. This grants second chance, con +1, might +1, resolve +1, and it's 710 copper. The Druidic Order of the Ovates of the Golden Grove believe that the Ring of Wonder is the sapling of one of the great trees that surrounds Terra Evron and Twin Elms. One day, they say, it will grow into an even mightier tree. Root-like fibers twine together, sprouting from a shining green bud. The ring adjusts to the finger of the wearer, but removing it can be a painful experience as the roots bond to flesh. Don't care, buying it immediately. Are you kidding me? That's badass. Alright, let's see. Belt of the Stelgar. Reduces prone duration +2 dexterity. Commissioned by a wealthy nobleman in New Haemar, this leather belt has been dyed to resemble the felines for which it is named. Much taken by accounts of the fearsome beast, the eccentric nobleman gathered pelts and hunting trophies, though he had never seen any of the creatures in person. When commissioning this belt, the nobleman insisted upon an enchantment which would grant him the Stelgar's grace and poise. Despite these mundane origins, the enchantment proved very effective. While the belt won't guarantee that the wearer will land on their feet after a fall, we'll see them back in fighting stance more quickly. Oh... Oh, 5,000 gold. Okay. Okay. I was gonna say, I'm like, that's pretty ridiculous. Like... Cloak of the Tireless Defender. Resolve +2. I kind of like that. We'll see about that. It's still, yeah, no, for sure. And the thing is that second chance, Saints War, I had Saints War, Saint War's armor on Ader, but the armor that he's got now is better, and I don't want to keep it on there just for second chance. Okay, I don't have a cipher yet, but I imagine I'm going to find one at some point. It's not that bad. I may have to give some of these back. Wild Strike bonus.